All right, let's talk about English Bull Terriers. You know, those egg-shaped headed, muscle-bound freaks of the dog world. You ever seen one of these things? They look like a science experiment gone wrong. Like someone was trying to create the perfect dog, but halfway through just said, hey, screw it. Let's see what happens if we stick a football on its neck for a head. And there it is. The English Bull Terrier, a battering ram with a tail. Let's start with the face, because that's the first thing you notice, right? They've got that weird curved snout that looks like they've run into a wall about 15 times and never quite recovered. It's like their head is permanently stuck in profile. And their eyes, those little triangular beady eyes, look like they've just witnessed a murder and are trying to figure out who to blame. They've got this sinister, squinty gaze that says, yeah, I know I look weird, but don't you dare say a word. And they've got this blocky, muscular body, right? Like someone took a pit bull, pumped it full of steroids, and then shrunk it a little. These things are solid, man. You ever try to pick up an English Bull Terrier? It's like trying to pick up a sack of bricks. They're dense. Every inch of them is pure muscle. They don't even run, they bulldoze. You know how most dogs will prance around all light on their feet? Not the Bull Terrier. No, this thing just charges through life like it's on a mission to destroy everything in its path. Now, let's talk about their energy. Holy hell! These dogs are like furry nuclear reactors. They've got boundless energy and absolutely no clue how to control it. They're constantly on, like someone's cranked the dial to 11 and broke it off. You ever seen an English Bull Terrier just sit still for 5 minutes? Doesn't happen. They're always moving, bouncing, and pushing stuff over. You leave them alone in a room for 5 minutes, and when you come back, it looks like a tornado went through there. And they've got this insane enthusiasm for everything. You open the door, they bolt out like they've been freed from prison. You take them on a walk, they're dragging you down the street like a freight train, all excited about nothing in particular. Squirrels? Forget about it. They see a squirrel and they're gone, man. It's like they've spotted a nuclear launch code and they're off to save the world. You're standing there flailing around on the end of the leash, trying to keep up with this powerhouse that's determined to catch every small rodent within a 5-mile radius. And they've got personalities. Oh boy, do they have personalities. They're clowns. They've got this goofy, playful side that's impossible to ignore. They'll run around the house, chasing their own tail like they've just discovered it's attached to their body. And then when they catch it, they act like they've just achieved some life-altering victory. They'll run up to you with that big, goofy grin like, look, I caught it. Aren't you proud? And you're just standing there like, yeah, buddy, you did it. You finally caught your own ass. But don't let that goofball exterior fool you, because these dogs are stubborn as hell. They've got a will of steel. You ever try to get an English Bull Terrier to do something it doesn't want to do? Good luck. You'll be there negotiating like you're dealing with a hostage situation. Come on, buddy. Just sit. Please. For the love of God, sit. And the dog just looks at you like, nah, not today. Maybe tomorrow, but right now, I'm just going to stand here and stare at you. They've got this mental block where they just refuse to comply with basic requests. Sit? Nope. Stay? Forget about it. You might as well be talking to a wall. And then there's the destructive side. Yeah, they've got a bit of a wrecking ball streak in them. You leave them alone for too long, and they'll find something to destroy. It's like they get bored and decide, you know what? Let's chew on the furniture. You come home, and the sofa's shredded, the pillows are destroyed, and there's this guilty-looking Bull Terrier sitting in the middle of the chaos like, yeah, I did it. What are you going to do about it? And you can't even get mad at them because they give you that sideways grin and you're like, damn it, you're cute. And speaking of that smile, you ever notice how Bull Terriers smile at you? They've got that big goofy grin and they tilt their head just a little, like they know exactly how to melt your heart. It's like they've figured out that as long as they look cute, they can get away with anything. Oh, I destroyed the living room. Here's my smile. You can't stay mad at me. And you know what? They're right. You can't stay mad at them. They've got that adorable factor working overtime. But here's the thing. Bull Terriers are loyal as hell. They'll follow you to the ends of the earth. They're like little bodyguards with ADD. They'll be right by your side, and if anyone tries to mess with you, they'll go full throttle on them. They're not the type of dog to back down. They'll stand there, chest puffed out, ready to take on the world for you, even though 5 minutes ago, they were chasing their tail like a lunatic. And let's not forget their intelligence. They're smart dogs, but not in the obedience sense. No, they're clever. They've got this sneaky, manipulative side. You ever see a bull terrier outsmart a human? It's hilarious. They'll figure out how to open doors, unlock crates, and get into places they're not supposed to be. And when you catch them, they just give you that smug grin like, yeah, I did it. Deal with it. They're also people dogs. They love human company. You ever see a bull terrier around people? They love it. They want to be in the middle of everything. You're having a conversation? They'll sit right between you and your friend like, what are we talking about, guys? They've got this need to be involved, to be part of the action. You can't ignore a bull terrier. It's impossible. And here's the best part. They've got a heart of gold. For all their goofiness, their stubbornness, their destructive tendencies, they are loving dogs. They'll snuggle up to you, give you that sweet look, and suddenly, all the chaos they've caused doesn't matter. You look at them and think, yeah, you're a pain in the ass, but I love you. So here's to the English Bull Terrier, the dog world's version of a wrecking ball with a smile. They're weird-looking, hyperactive, and stubborn as hell, but they're also loyal, hilarious, and full of love. What more could you want from a dog? And that's the English Bull Terrier, folks. A mix of chaos, muscle, attitude, and heart, wrapped up in one adorable, bizarre package.